This is a weenus! Okay, that was a random fact for all of you who don't know. The the skin on your elbow is called a weenus. Or I think it's just your elbow, but whatever. All I know is that this is a weenus. So, the next time you see somebody, walk up to them and be like, can I play with your weenus? And they'll be like, no, get away from me, you're weird. And you're just like, dude, I just want to play with your elbow. But, some people are weird like that, like me. Because I actually do that sometimes. And I walk up to random people and I'm like, can I play with your weenus? And they're like, no. So, yeah. Boop. Um, so my friends have told me that I should try to become a comedian one day. And I actually thought it was a pretty good idea until I realized how horrible my life is. Basically my entire life is a joke, I guess, because I can't stop messing things up, and I'm just one of those people that never does anything right. And if I try to do things right, I wind up messing up very badly. So I just kind of leave things the way they are. Um, this is one of my routines, I guess you could call it. Um, and this really happened, so like I'm not making this up. And so, okay. So one day I come home from school. I was in 8th grade, I believe, and my dad is in the bathroom fixing the little flushy thing on the toilet. I'm just gonna call it the toilet handle. I think that's what it's called anyway, but somehow he managed to break it. And I was like, how do you break that? It's the toilet handle. You only push it a little bit and it goes and your poopy goes away. And so he, in the bathroom, fixing the toilet handle. Not really fixing it, more of replacing it, because he bought a new one. And I thought that was disgusting. Like, why would you be in the toilet fixing it? But whatever. So he's in there, and I walk in. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm fixing the toilet handle. I broke it. I was like, okay. He was like, could you hand me the box? Because the instructions were on the side of it. And I was like, sure, I'll give you the box. And then he was like, you know what? Better yet, while you're here, why don't you read the box and tell me the instructions? So we're sitting there and we're fixing the toilet together. That sounds really weird, I know, but it's really what happened. And so I'm reading the box to him, and as we're going down the list of things to do, I notice on the very, very bottom, it says, this toilet handle is 30% easier to flush. And I started thinking, wait a minute. I wasn't aware that it was hard to flush the toilet to begin with. Why would you make it easier? I mean, has anyone ever taken a dump and been like, oh my god, I can't flush the toilet? Like they're holding on to the handle with like all their weight on it, like, Aah! Yeah, I know, that looked like a constipated face, but, like, I find it weird that people would find it hard to flush the toilet. I mean, I do it all the time. And that sounds weird, but, it's true, and don't, it's really not weird, because everybody poops. Everyone pees, it's natural. And so, um, I was thinking, and I was like, well, alright, I understand, you break the toilet handle, and then you gotta replace it, but, first of all, it's not hard to flush, so why would you make it easier to do so? And then I started thinking, how did they come up with the number 30? Like, they could have picked any number, some scientists just randomly, what's 30% easier? No, it didn't happen like that. They had to test it and statistics and all that. But my theory is that, like, while there was maybe a couple that were out dating, like out to dinner or something, and then some scientist sneaks into their house and replaces their toilet handle when they're not home, and they went out to Mexican or something stupid like that, and they come home and the man is all like, oh my god, I gotta poop, I'm gonna be right back, baby, and she's all like, go ahead, honey, I'll wait for you, and then he goes to the bathroom, and he's in there for a while, and then, she's on the couch waiting for him, watching TV, and then he flushed the toilet, and she hears it, and she hears him scream, like a blood-curdling scream, like, ah! And then, he's all, baby, come here, come here, come here, you need to try this. And she walks into the bathroom, and he's all, just flush the toilet real quick and tell me what you think. And she goes, and So she flushes it and goes, "Oh my God, baby, that's got to be 30% easier to flush." And he's all freaking out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And some scientist walks out of the shower, like rips the curtain open, writing down on a notepad, "Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Thank you." Looks over, "You guys can keep that," and just walks away. Tell me that wouldn't be awkward, because I think it would. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you say so. Yeah. Where are we going?